Hey guys, this is Paul with RC Foam Fighters. As you see, me and Frank have been going back and trying to find all these old things that we worked on. This is a kind of a homemade original gyrocopter idea that I had that was sitting around for probably 8, 9, 10 years, something like that, in the basement. I decided to throw it together. I 3D printed some rotor holders, and the rotor is just made out of foam board. It's roughly about 22 inches across. It's set up to be counter rotating, so with real gyrocopters, you usually have to have some sort of flex in the blades to even it out. Otherwise, it'll give like a bad roll. Since these are rigid, that's why I went with the counter rotating props to hopefully get rid of that. Again, this is just an experiment I threw together a long time ago, and I finally finished it. So we're gonna try and fly it and see what happens.
All right, cool, man.
Okay, guys. First, I'm just gonna do a run down this little path here, see how straight it tracks. Hopefully, it tracks somewhat straight. All I got is a rudder and the elevator on this setup.
All right, if it takes off, just be ready, man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run it down. Ready, Frank?
Yep.
Oh, okay. That was me turning. Yeah, I probably should have made the wheels wider. I can't go straight.
Damn, Jim.
Okay, guys, I tried to take off, but I had a hard time keeping it straight and keeping it from flopping over. So me and Frank did a MacGyver thing with what we had. Frank had a big prop.
So we cut the axle in half and hot glued it on there.
So hopefully that'll help keep it from rolling over. We'll go try it and see what happens.
All right, take 500. Come on, lift off, baby. Whoa, what happened, man?
That thing was tough.
Come on, lift off, baby. Whoa, what happened, man? Come on, lift off, baby. Whoa, what happened, man?
That thing was tough.
1, 2, 3, you're on. Oh, what happened?
It's locked up. Okay, guys, I'm back in the shop. That pretty much ends the trials for today. On that last takeoff attempt, I noticed that the blades were damaged from that first crash, and it was all flexy and bendable. And when they started spinning, it flexed, and they both locked up together. So that made it impossible to try and do another takeoff run. I'm gonna probably do some rebuilds on it. I'll probably make the blades out of balsa and then cover them with either tape or some other covering to make it a little stronger, and hopefully that'll keep them from being so bendy and flexible. It looks like I was kind of on the right track. I think the biggest part, it was pilot error. On that first takeoff, I had the elevator, you know, to have it climb, and then when it finally got enough lift, it climbed out and went straight up. And then I tried to correct it, and then I corrected too much. So I might just need to adjust the elevator so it's not so sensitive. And see if we can get it flying. You know, I'm not 100% sure I got the CG right. Typically, from what I read online, you usually balance the CG off of the middle point, or off of where the rotor attaches. Should be, you know, when you hold it by the rotor, it should level out with the way you want it to be positioned in flight. There's a lot of stuff with auto-gyros you got to mess with. You know, you got to have the proper angle in the motor. Most of the time you have it pointed down a little bit, so I'm not sure if I got enough angle in the motor. This is, like I said, an old model. I built it probably 8, 9, 10 years ago, something like that. It was just lying around. I threw it together to see what we could do and see if we could get it to fly. This is my first real attempt at, you know, flying an auto-gyro, so I'm not even sure if I got anywhere close to being right. So if you guys have experience with auto-gyros, go ahead and feel free to throw your comments and suggestions down below. Give me some pointers. I'll definitely try it again, like I said, after I rebuild the rotors and adjust the exponential on the elevator and stuff like that. And a lot of the stuff is kind of flexible too, so I'll probably stiffen that up, see if I can make it a little stronger. And then I'll redo the landing gear, get rid of the prop that me and Frank rigged up in the field, and we'll put an actual probably piece of wood or something to hold the wheels better. But anyway, we'll get back to it in the future, so stay tuned.